I really hope today to tell you about a new company that I'm going to run, and I am going to run a new company, but I can't quite tell you what it is. But I thought in the spirit of innovation, we would conclude our session today by doing a crowdsourcing entrepreneurial innovation session, where you would tell me what I should do with this company that I'm going to probably be the CEO of if I can get the right negotiated package in place for my management team and et cetera, which is what I've been going through. If I seem stressed out, it's because I've been a little stressed out. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the company, which we're going to call a stealth video company. This stealth video company is really interested in movie content. And they've gone out and secured a bunch of licenses to do all kinds of interesting things with movies from 5 of the 6 major studios in Hollywood. So they actually have contracts. It's a little different from, say, YouTube, which chose a different path. So here's the innovation test for you. This is a company, which I guess at some point you might find out if you like Twitter, if you follow me on Twitter. My name's Aaron Cohen on Twitter. And the assets they have is capital and these licenses. And that's really it. That's it. So if you like, raise your hand. I'm going to date myself now. Like my all-time favorite film is Spinal Tap. Spinal Tap is in our library. And we could do anything we want with Spinal Tap.
I think you should tell them what kind of licenses they have.
Yeah, well, I have a license. We have a license to do anything we want with Spinal Tap on the internet, right? So up to 30-second clips, but probably longer than that over time. So here's the challenge for you.
Not just Spinal Tap, a whole huge catalog of movies.
Yeah, all
30-second
all
clips
of Paramount's movies, all of Warner's movies, all of Universal's movies. It doesn't, just think in terms of every movie, okay? And so you could do anything you want. So they actually have a real take on this, which I will tell you at the end of our innovation session. And they are doing some stuff on Facebook as we speak, this company. But I'm going to let you do whatever you want. So what would you do?
I would make a
Here we go.
I would make a Facebook application and turn the still photographs into video clips, and you could upload your own video avatar.
Okay, so the still photo, you mean the still photographs from
Still
Spinal
photographs
Tap?
of Facebook or
From
any
Spinal
other
Tap or
website.
Batman?
Yeah,
or...
exactly. It's like a 3-second.
So you would take the video and make an avatar. It's sort of some kind of photography.
It represents you. You could say Talladega Nights or whatever.
Okay.
You know. Yeah.
Okay. Are you a Facebook user?
Yeah.
Got an avatar?
Yeah, I have I don't have an avatar, but I have a picture of myself.
Does anybody have an avatar?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But we could maybe be innovative on the avatar space. I used to run a company called Bolt, which was the Facebook before its time. It was a late 90s. It's a long story, but Bolt was predicated on anonymity, and it was a really hot company until these 2 companies, MySpace and Facebook, came along, and they said maybe people shouldn't be anonymous. So avatars freak me out, but I don't want to denigrate avatars keep me up at night, but no, I think there's something to the still photography idea. Yeah.
I would create a library of scenes. So like in Cinema Paradiso, where you've got kisses, 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 somebody who wants to do a montage of sailboats could get the best sailboat images from 50 different movies, all put together in 1-second clips. Or a montage of every time the curse word is used by Robert De Niro.
Right.
And somebody could then have a library available to them of, every time, they're looking for a particular phrase. They want to pull all those together from 50 Paramount movies.
Rock and roll. I don't know.
I
like it. Who else likes that? I thought that was cool. Whoa!
Okay.
Good focus group. You know what? Actually, instead of using that data, I'm thinking maybe I should spend like $100 grand, do focus groups in like 12 cities around the country, look behind a mirror and ask that same question and find out if people like it, right? And that's one way we've all changed, right? We don't need focus groups. Yeah.
The power of what you have is not the licenses and the contracts, is what do you do with this stuff?
Yes.
So it's about spending the time to tag every single 30-second spot, and then it's limitless, right? Because if everything's tagged, then oh my God,
Right.
the movie studios are not sitting around doing this.
So
You guys are. You have an
this is
advantage.
great. I've got 10,000 films, and I need to tag all of them and split them into clips. Let's talk about how I could tag them. Let's see how innovative we could be. Because I could have like thousands of employees and make this. Right. Oh, I crowdsource on. Oh, crowdsource. That's good. I like that. What? A game.
Speed, you do it by category, you do it by theme, you do it by.
Right.
Or you can do it instantly through a technology that you guys have that no one else has, similar to what is
How would that work?
spoken about with text to video, right? So you just take that
Text to
technology.
video is interesting.
It's already been. If someone speaks in a video, it can be interpreted and tagged.
Yeah.
The actors can be tagged. What they say can be tagged.
Right.
So the technology can do it all themselves. But
Okay.
how you present it to the consumer, I think, is
So you guys are very, very good. So we've talked about two different ways of creating this database. One is crowdsourcing, everybody contributing to make it better and better and better. The other one is this machine-driven model, what we might call machine-driven, right? So those are really good. So now I could be in the database business, and you're absolutely right that the licenses give me an opportunity to be in the database business. And that database, what would I do with this database? What would I do with it? Think about that for a second.
Comment over here.
What?
Comment.
Yeah.
If you have all of those video clips
Mm-hmm.
and you have the language or the script that's driving the movies, why can't you write your own movie and grab the clips from all of those different movies, and you could have actors acting out your movies?
Are you? That's a great question. It's a phenomenally important question, and it's one that I feel like I need to talk a little bit about it now for a second, because the answer to that question is the movie studios will not let you do that. How sad. What a great idea.
But that's because
Maybe we'll be able to convince them.
there's an IP issue, though,
There
for
is.
the screenwriter who developed it. So that's, but.
Less the screenwriters than the actors, but
Right,
yes.
But then, would that preclude someone who says, you know what, I would like to create, someone had talked about this, a montage, so I want to create my own greeting card, to my
The
husband.
greeting card business. Keep
Greeting
going,
cards,
greeting card
right?
entrepreneur.
Yeah.
What are you
so,
thinking?
You know,
I love it. What's your favorite movie?
I have a million of them.
Quick,
You want
hit
to
me
hear
with
mine?
one.
Comedy story.
Amadeus.
Comedy.
Since
I
you're asking
think
everybody.
what is it, Maria Cristina Barcelona.
Vicky
I just
Cristina
love-
Barcelona.
I love that.
I stopped seeing Woody Allen's movies when he started sleeping with his stepdaughter.
Well, see, you gotta rise above. You gotta let certain
I
stuff
hear that's a
go.
good one.
Very
I hear
good.
that's a good one.
But
So Vicky Cristina Barcelona sends some kind of e-card.
an e-card, or you could,
So let me ask you a question. Will you pay for that?
absolutely,
You will.
absolutely.
You'll pay?
Yes.
You mean consumers could pay?
Yes.
It's unreal. I thought everything had to be free. So this is very exciting. I want to come back to this issue of the database. I think it's critically important for us to talk about this database, because I got really fired up about this database too. I thought, wow, I can make this thing as it was described by you guys. I'd really be onto something. But what would I do with it? What am I going to, this is a fundamental key value of the internet moment now. What do I do with this thing? Yeah, way up in the back.
Well, here's another idea.
No, I'm going to come back to you on another idea.
On the database.
I really want to talk about this database.
The data, can
What
I
are
say
you
something
gonna do
about
with this thing?
wait. The key, I think, first of all, to the database is that you need to get the crowdsource to set up a taxonomy so that people can, they're telling you what they want to search by and what's important to them. And therefore, they're going to drive.
Okay, so let me be a little bit more specific. I want, listen, I'll hang out with you all night. Are there drinks or anything?
Yes, drinks.
Screw Europe. So I'm happy to talk at length about what to do with the database, but now I want you to assume that the database is perfect, because this is a key thing. Let me see if I can draw an analogy here. Twitter has done what? Why is Twitter so successful? Who remembers that Twitter didn't work? It didn't work. Friendster didn't work and it died. Twitter didn't work and it lived. What has Twitter done?
and accomplished. And I want to draw an analogy with this kind of database thing. See if we can get there.
Made it available to everyone.
Yes?
Okay, you tag the different movies and they have different traits. Like
Yes.
this is a movie that has a sad moment in it, it's a woman's movie, they like this. Based on that, something like this movie that's got those traits, you can use it to recommend other things that people would want to see.
It's true, but I would need a consumer-facing application for that to recommend, and I would also need that consumer.
Well, could you use it like for demographic data as well for other purchases?
I'm sure there's all kinds of, but by the way, this is one of those revenue-free companies for now. We don't make any money, we're not gonna make any money. I've got lots of capital, it's all good. But I really want to focus, and I'm obviously not articulating myself well, because I know you guys are super smart and get this. I really want to focus on when you constructed a database, a so-called platform. What else should I layer onto this platform such that people could use it? Yes?
The video.
Okay, well the video's going to be there. It's in the database with the tags. Yes?
You open the API.
Say that louder.
Say it in loud.
Say it louder.
You open an API and let others figure out what to do with your video.
Round of applause.
This to me, and I looked for ways to kind of, I was looking for some way to tie this together, right? The open API is at the heart, in my opinion, of the thick economy.